Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Pirate Bay here in Ice Outpost, where we have got our new little dwarf caiman hanging out and hopefully very much enjoying their new habitat. And it looks like Goldie over here is actually relaxing and basking in the mud, which is really cool to see. So far it seems like everything about the habitat really pleases our little caiman. They're even chasing the keepers. Oh my gosh, look at him skittering over the rocks. Yes! I was worried that those rocks would get in the way for them, but it seems like they are actually able to tear into these blood pumpkins no problem. But welcome back everyone. We are currently working on, hopefully, even though we have made absolutely zero progress on it, the Keeping It Snappy challenge, where I have not even released a single one of any of the animals, the semi-aquatic animals that count for that. We need to have at least silver level animals we can release into the wild. Now we have our true dwarf caiman who are hopefully going to be working on making babies for us. And then we also have our two giant otters who will also hopefully be working on creating some babies for us. And then finally, we have our seals and we have our penguins who are definitely working on making babies, but I don't know if any of the babies who have been born are going to be the ones, and let's actually move this baby seal over here, are going to be high enough quality, because I don't think, even though we have such a huge penguin colony, I don't think any of them so far have been lucky enough to give us, like, yeah, let's scroll down to the penguins. Yeah, we don't have any bronze, silver, or gold level seals yet. We have a couple gold level penguin babies that we might go ahead and release to see if those count towards the goals. Yeah, it looks like we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope that we get more gold level penguin babies, because we have several of them, and we might have to release the gold level penguin babies in order to make it count. So hopefully everything will go okay and we'll be able to make progress with the Keeping It Snappy challenge. And Yuriko's about to have a baby! Yes! Okay, let's see. Like, Yuriko, is this your baby? Offspring imminent. Yuriko, is this your baby from a previous year? Oh my gosh! Yuriko, how many babies do you have? Yuriko had Polarian! So Yuriko had the very first baby we had, and then Yuriko had Ella, and then we also have the new one that she's working on. I really want to hopefully get a cool picture of the little, look at this baby and parent combo we've got over here. This is so awesome. I think Yuriko's like, I am in the middle of trying to lay an egg right now, child. I don't have time for this. You should feed them baby, Yuriko. Did you have your newest baby? Oh geez, and now Irene is about to have offspring? So yeah, seriously, the penguins are definitely working on it for us to... Did we just have another baby? The penguins are definitely working on it to go ahead... There! Look right here! Yuriko's child! Yay! We have a new little boy who we are going to be naming Snowflake! Thank you so much, Unstoppable Girl, for that name. I know it's not an otter, but I hope you're happy that you've been added on in as another wonderful animal in our fantastic Ice Outpost. I love watching the penguins fight. Alright, and then we have a couple more babies that I think have been born that I haven't named yet. Little Ava, we need to move you. Ava, you are a new one who I need to name too. So Ava, we're going to give you a brand new name as soon as you get over here. Look at all the people checking out the penguins. Oh my gosh. And Ava is now going to be renamed to Brooklyn. Welcome to the family, Brooklyn. Look at all these penguins and all these fish. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it'll be okay if we need to release some of the children as they age up. Because we have so many penguins. And we also have this little male over here who needs a new name. So let me pull up the next name off the random comment generator. Ooh, and let's go ahead and let's go with, how about Marley? I like that. That's a good name for our little guy. And Marley might actually be released into the wild in the future to try to meet this challenge. Due to, look at all the penguins rush by. It's a penguin parade! due to trying to meet this like snappy challenge. And these guys count as semi-aquatic animals. Some of the other animals who could count as semi-aquatic animals that I want to try adding in are maybe the saltwater crocodile, the garl, and then potentially even like greater flamingos and hippopotamus and maybe more seals. We're going to be looking into that soon too. But I think while we're waiting for all of these babies to be born and for all of these animals to have babies, we do need to be thinking about our guest a little bit. We've been doing a lot of expanding lately, and that could cost a lot of money, and we want to make sure that our guest, when they come over here, are ponying up those funds and giving us that money. Like down here. Oh, and down here, this is a little build I worked on between episodes that I'm really proud of. I'm starting to finally get into the flow of doing all of these little builds. But this is actually the cover up section. Watch this, watch this. Here, there's another one over here that'll be easier to show you guys. This is actually the very detailed little collection of things that I made to cover up the spot where people drop their donations. I'm really proud about that because now hopefully people will come over here, drop in those donations, and it looks like they're adding to a treasure chest for the pirate zone. In fact, let's come over and we need to add some of that in to over here. I always forget like where to find the donation bins, but we need to add some donation bins over here as well. So we're going to put at least a couple here, maybe one over here, maybe one over here. And Moonlight has just had a baby. What on earth? We're having so many new babies. Moonlight has just had another new child. Please be, yes, who is gold level quality. And we're going to go ahead and rename this little one Aurora. What a wonderful name, Salad Cat. I love that. And our giant otters are mating again. Come on, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Come on, baby. Come on, babies. And oh, Blue is not pregnant, but hopefully the more reason. Yes, wait, Blue is pregnant. Yes. All right. This is so exciting. We're going to have giant otter babies in just a minute. Oh my gosh, that is just thrilling. Okay, let's celebrate by trying to get people over here to look at everyone. Oh my gosh, and Irene just had a baby again. These guys are going to breed just like the flamingos where you just have babies popping up all of the time. Oh, little M was just born. No, wait. M, you should have two siblings. Here's Mia. Mia was just born! Oh, so close, and yet not close enough to be able to get that challenge. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to name... Let's go with... I love Coral. Coral is a good name for our little penguin. Oh, and then Mahir just had it. What on earth? We have got babies everywhere. And over here, we're gonna name this little baby Aqua Pebble. Because we do have a female who has a name like that somewhere in here. And Mahir, I think we need to give you... No, we don't need to give you a new name. That is somebody's name. All right. Whew, man, we are busy. There's just so much going on over here. And Aplit, I really don't need you to be interbreeding, so we're going to go ahead and release you to the wild, put you in the trade center. Your fertility gene is... Okay, you actually can't breed at all. Huh. I'm just gonna put her on contraceptives and leave her in here because we've not separated the polar bears so long that they've interbred too much to have babies. Whoops. Oh my gosh. All right, but clearly this is a great sign if we just go ahead and leave everyone alone and just kind of let time pass for a little bit. Then it looks like we're gonna have plenty and plenty of babies popping up everywhere. And hopefully some of those penguins will actually age up. Look at that, nice. Some of those penguins will actually age up. And let's, in fact, I probably could go ahead and just combine this into a scenery piece now to make it a little easier to move. And we'll be able to, there we go. And we'll be able to release some of them into the wild. I do think we need to add in like maybe the saltwater crocodiles. We've only had them like in one of our facilities before, and I'm hoping that they're easier to breed than I realized. So we'll try making another moat pretty soon. But I did want to spend a little bit of time today because I'm just in the mood to kind of do detail work and check in on our animals and just make sure they're doing well and try to clean this place up because people are leaving their trash everywhere. Urgh. The dwarf caiman are expecting offspring! Yes! And I think we should have baby otters. Like, I'm pretty sure the otter baby time was relatively soon. Blue. Blue! Blue, how did you do that? Where are you? Blue? Blue. Bad escaping otter. Bad otter! Your babies are like due now. You cannot go into some new place to have your baby. Get over here. What are you doing? Where is Audie? Audie? Okay, Audie and Blue made a jailbreak for it. I don't know how they managed it, but they made a jailbreak for it. All right, you two get back over here. There's literally concrete barriers surrounding you on all sides. I can only guess that maybe you clambered over this rock. That is not the way we do things. All right, we'll have to investigate, but I'm glad I caught the otters. I was like, where are they? All right, baby otters, baby otters. Everyone's having babies. Good, 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 good. And then let's put in some more of these benches. And we probably will even make a little section with some vending machines that I'll try to hide in a creative way. So that we can go ahead and see if guests just need like a place to kind of catch their breath for a minute. If they want to admire some of the otters. Like if they just want to sort of sit over here and see the otters for a little bit. We'll put some of these down. And Blue's about to have her offspring! Yes! Okay, you guys, I hope that you're ready to go ahead and admire some brand new beautiful babies. And Flamingo Queen is the next name pulled up by our random comment generator, which makes me think that we need to start adding in some flamingos. And you would like some country or state themed names? I would love you guys to suggest those because there are so many different countries in the world, there are so many different states, but also what I would really like as name suggestions are actually the names of different forests that are out there in the world. Because doesn't that sound delightful to be able to name all of these babies after different forests and rivers? I mean, they're river otters! Galaxy brain! We should be naming these otters, who I'm sure are going to be born any minute now. But we should be naming these otters after famous rivers in the world, like the Nile. We could go ahead and like the Yellow River in China, which I should ask my beloved Chips, who is a Chinese historian, professor, philosopher. He's amazing. But I should ask him how that river is pronounced in Chinese and how it's changed names over the centuries. The Mississippi River is one that I have seen many, many times. I used to live in Missouri, so we would always drive over the Mississippi River. There's also the Amazon River, one of the most amazing rivers in the world, in my opinion, full of such fantastic biodiversity. So if you guys have favorite names of rivers or forest that happen to be in your area or parks, those would be really fun names to use too. Also, Blue, are you gonna wake up and have this baby? Fine, I'm gonna have a sip of tea while we wait. That was delightful. That was delightful, Blue. Thank you for giving me the time to be able to enjoy a nice cup of tea. While we wait for your babies to pop out any second now and be born, I kind of actually want to add in maybe a vending machine for the guests to be able just to pick up like a drink real quick. Because that was so delightful for me. Oh, but maybe I could actually put like a coffee shop or something that sort of floats in the air over here. Kind of like how we managed to do this. Okay, I'm going to... what do I want to do? Street Fox coffee that I can then cover up? I mean, that would be kind of useful too. That would be kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna put a Street Fox coffee right here. And then I'm going to try hiding it. What would I hide it with? Blue is still sound asleep. Are there like crates? Like big crates or boxes? Okay, there's like a fruit box. Interesting. What? The caiman are gonna have the offspring before Blue does. Blue, for crying out loud, you're sleeping through. You are sleeping through like so much right now. I can't believe this. Here, and maybe we can move this like faux rock over. And we can kind of put things down like this. So guests will still use this spot, but we can try to make it look a little more naturalistic. And they're just energized by the animals. Cough, cough. There we go. And now they've got their coffee. That's so cool. Blue, are you still asleep? All right, this is because she had that big gigantic escape. That's why. All right, Blue, I've got to go all the way over to deal with some like gold level heal monsters on the other side of the world. There we go. We'll move all those guys out. Do we have a whole bunch in here? We do. Let's go ahead and move everybody except these two out. There we go. All right, and then back over to Blue. I can't believe she is being so stubborn. I want to see these little otter babies. And I love how we're starting to really add in some cool spots. Oh, and gotcha, the penguin's about to mature. Oh my gosh, she is sound asleep. You would think that an otter, like, about to give birth would feel a little bit more need to wake up and tend to things, but apparently not. All right, well, while we wait, I'm going to also try getting in some bins. Like these nice aquatic bins. Can I change the color of this aquatic bin? Because that would be literally next level in my opinion. I can! Okay, that's amazing. There we go. Look at the bin. Oh, Blue's awake! Blue's awake! Blue's awake! It's time, friends! Blue, come back! I don't want to edit Alyssa's hideout. Blue! Oh, you sneaky sneak. Alright. Alright, and she's having a little bit of fun. Frolicking in her sprinkler. And now any second... Is she gonna lay down? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Babies, babies, babies. Here we go! How many? It's so tiny! Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them and they're just scattering to the wilds. Oh, happy day. Friends, they look just like a teensy tiny, itty bitty little otter. We're gonna name this guy, let's go with Nile, after rivers. And then we're going to name this girl Amazon. There we go, after the Amazon River. We've got a little boy and a little girl. Unfortunately, they are not gold quality, even though we were really banking on that. That's fine. We'll just have to carry on with the keeping it snappy challenge. I think penguins are going to be the answers in the end. And now we have little baby otters. That is so cute. I can't wait to see what they go ahead and get up to. Not to mention, we should probably, by this point, actually have more penguins and even dwarf caimans. Oh, babies everywhere. This is fantastic. But alright guys, if you guys could, do please go ahead and leave a like for the baby giant river otters. I wonder how big they are when they're newly born. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.